the cron. We have configured the cron job. So build periodically we selected in the job. So that's why it is so triggering every 15 minutes, the job will run. First job failed. Okay, that's okay. So test case or failures are there. And if you want, you see that, you can go and see that. Click on the build number, console output, and you can see all the build timestamp with all the report. You can see which test case is passed and failed also, you can see here. So we can get the report also, right? So these are all the failures. You can see these are the test case for failing. Total run 25, failures 4, skip 2. That means almost 6 are failure, but remaining passed. So that's the, but total build is showing a report as a failure. Because it failed, right? That is the reason. So second build numbers you can see. This also failed. So every build, one job, multiple builds will be there. So that you can trigger the builds and you can see that also. And this is how to run your test cases in the Jenkins. So even you can configure running from GitHub also. That's another different thing. So we have to give the GitHub URL, and from there it will pick up all the changes. When our code changes happen, it will be picked up from there. So that is this how to run in Jenkins. So you can install some plugins also. You can install some plugins that I have given here. Go through this. Some plugins here I clearly mentioned how to install plugins. These are the ones. So to get the proper reports. So HTML publisher, how to install these plugins? Let's see that. So you go to dashboard and you can see every time if you want to create a new job, you click on new and you can create a job. Okay. But one time this is the one job. Like that you have multiple jobs. You look for your job. What is your job name? So you can go to manage Jenkins. So plugins, you can click on plugins. So you can search for the plugins, available plugins. And you can just say HTML publisher. See this one, you can install this. So install without restart. Just install it. See, it will quickly install. Once it is done, installation, see it is done. So now you can go back to available plugins. Remaining things you can search. What are the remaining things? Green ball. So basically your report will be, so your test case will be passed. That time the green color will be shown. Otherwise blue color will come. So that's this green ball will help you. And another thing, TestNG results plugin. TestNG results plugin. TestNG results. Okay. So this is the one you can add. So TestNG test reports to Jenkins. This plugin integrates TestNG test reports to Jenkins. So you can install all this one by one plugins. Okay, so then green balls email extension plugin. If you want email extension plugin, you can install email extension plugin also. Just go here, available plugins, email extension plugin. So email extension template. So you can install that also. See this, once the installation is done, you will get like this success. So then Maven plugin, if you want Maven integration plugin. Maven integration. So it's not there, Maven integration.
Spelling. Yeah.
Typo. So Maven integration, see here we have Maven integration plugin. Just install it. So these are the some of the plugins. Whatever the plugins you want, you can install it. Okay. So this is the very important. Make sure first you should have Maven in your local machine that I told you 2 days back. Then you install Jenkins. Then your Maven, because our project is a Maven project. So if you want to run your Maven project, you should have that first Maven in your local machine. Okay. So that's how to set up, how to run in Jenkins. Okay. So what we did today, we installed Jenkins. Then we created a job. So it will ask what are the job parameters. Please go and remember all these job parameters. So inside, if you go, you can get the job parameters, right? If you go to inside this configure, you can see all these. So these are the different job parameters. So general section, source code management, build triggers, build environment, build steps, post build actions. So post build actions, you can configure your reports also. For example, you want reports, publish test ng reports. So it will publish test ng reports. So still you want, you can just apply that. So you can get the test ng reports. So that's another important thing. Like this, you can configure anything. If you want to configure, add extra, you can add. So post build actions, what other things you can see, just see that out. So what are the things we have? Publish HTML reports. I can publish HTML reports also. So apply and save. So like this, you can get the reports, all this. That's what's configure and go on the particular job. You can add anything. Okay. So that's all about Jenkins. Okay. So we installed the Jenkins. We know about the Jenkins purpose. What is Jenkins? How to download Jenkins we have seen. How to start the Jenkins server in the command prompt I have shown you. How to install the Jenkins server I have shown you. And how to create a job. How to manage the Jenkins configurations. How to install plugins. How to trigger the build. How to add a reports to your job. And how to build periodically. So these are the main things we have seen today regarding Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Okay. So any questions before stopping?